Not all dangerous leaders are outright corrupt. Some genuinely believe they're saving everyone. Think of Nero, Howard Hughes, or executives who thought they were innovating, while reality slipped away. This video explores how leaders become convinced they're right, while steering everyone toward disaster. The scariest leaders aren't lying to you. They're lying to themselves. Section 1. Self-deception in power. Emperor Nero began as Rome's golden boy. He lowered taxes, promoted the arts, and expanded citizens' rights. But within a decade, he murdered his mother, kicked his pregnant wife to death, and allegedly played music while Rome burned. He didn't think he was evil. He believed he was a divine genius. To him, critics were traitors, and opposition was sacrilege. Howard Hughes started as a brilliant entrepreneur and aviation pioneer, but his power and isolation fed his paranoia. He became convinced invisible enemies were sabotaging him. His delusions shattered businesses and lives. Section 2. The Psychology of Power. Social psychologist Cameron Anderson found that power makes people overestimate their knowledge and become blind to limitations. Leaders begin to see only curated praise, not raw feedback. Reality becomes optional. 500 years ago, Machiavelli warned about this exact pattern. He observed how capable rulers turn into dangerous autocrats, not because they are evil, but because they lose touch with truth. Modern neuroscience agrees. Power decreases activity in brain regions responsible for empathy and perspective. It literally rewires us. Section 3. How self-deception takes hold. 1. Feedback filters. People only see you when you're confident, performing. Doubt is hidden. This builds a feedback loop where the image of the infallible leader becomes reality, even to yourself. 2. Motivated reasoning and moral licensing. Leaders rationalize bad behavior by telling themselves it's for the greater good. Like Lance Armstrong, who destroyed lives trying to protect his heroic image. He didn't think he was cheating. He thought he was preserving hope for cancer survivors. 3. Illusion of control. Success leads to the belief that your judgment overrides randomness. Failures are blamed on others. Success becomes proof of your superiority, even in fields you know little about. Section 4. Real-world cases. Nero thought he was saving Roman culture. Howard Hughes thought his paranoia was rational defense. Enron's executives believed fraud was innovation. Elon Musk's early wins made him believe he could ignore industry warnings. For a time, his confidence overwhelmed expert caution, until real-world constraints pushed back. Section 5. Paranoia and authoritarianism. As leaders grow isolated, even neutral criticism starts to feel threatening. Machiavelli wrote, "Men must be either treated generously or destroyed." That wasn't advice, it was a warning. Paranoid leaders see enemies in every disagreement. Stalin began as an idealist, but power warped his perception. Criticism became sabotage, and dissent became treason. Section 6. Systemic solutions. The answer isn't to fear power, it's to build systems that keep leaders grounded. 1. Institutionalized dissent. Abraham Lincoln surrounded himself with rivals, people who openly opposed him. FDR created overlap in advisors to ensure diverse opinions. 2. Reward honesty, not flattery. Bridgewater's radical transparency lets anyone challenge anyone regardless of rank. Truth is more important than comfort. 3. Rotate and rotate advisors. Use red teams. Bring in outside perspectives regularly. 4. Normalize humility. Make it okay for leaders to say, "I don't know." Admitting uncertainty should be a sign of strength. Section 7. Your role as watchers. If you're an employee, journalist, citizen, or voter, you matter. Power warps perception, and you are part of the reality feedback system. Hold leaders accountable. Reject blind loyalty. Demand competence and truth over charisma. The most dangerous leaders aren't villains. They're people who once had good intentions and lost themselves in a mirror of their own success. Thanks for watching. If this changed how you think about leadership, share it. Let's build a future where power is earned, challenged, and kept in check, together.